I've been struck by a desire to help you guys with a simple daily tip. So today's simple daily tip is revolving around diet. Why diet? If I'm giving people the fitness tips that's going to help them to get a better body, if you're doing all these exercises but you don't get results, it's probably because of something else. The something else very much could be your diet. Now, it's said that 20% of weight loss is exercise and 80% is actually diet. What you put into yourself and how much and all those variables. So actually, at the end of the day, fitness could even be less about fitness than food. So that being said, in order to get you guys more fit, here's a little tip. Here's a practice that you can do on a day-to-day basis. All right? The practice is this. When you're about to eat, and it's a simple one, when you're about to eat, pause and think about what you're about to do. When you're midway through the meal, pause and think about what you are doing. And when you're fully through the meal, pause, think about what you've done. I swear to goodness, it sounds ridiculous, but try it. That is the maximum ask. The minimum ask is to pause in the middle. Now, when you pause, what do you actually do? First of all, let me explain why you're doing it. So, many of you might have experienced the sensation of driving and being in the middle of your drive and realizing, oh my gosh, holy crap, I'm driving. You're like, it's almost like a scared thing. It's almost like, oh my gosh, if I didn't realize I was driving just now, something could have happened. But it's totally regular. We do this. We go into autopilot throughout the day, very often, throughout our days, weeks, lives. Now, the only dangerous part about that is not careening into another car, but the actual dangerous thing about it is that we can get into a sort of unconscious state. And when we're in an unconscious state, we don't realize it, and we can do things that we don't like. That's why you can't drunk drive. That's why a lot of things. But this unconscious state is just not the one you would expect. So when you are eating, this is what's important. When you're eating, you might be stress eating. You might be eating for other reasons besides just giving yourself energy, right? I mean, obviously, duh. And you start eating and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize how much you're eating, more importantly. So you start, and before you know it, you have an empty plate before you, and the plate just happened to be like twice as much as you would normally eat, but it didn't quite matter because the only thing you were focused on is being done with it, as opposed to eating the right amount. And so this is the dilemma of dieting. This is the real challenge. It's actually about mindfulness, a little bit of discipline, but mostly mindfulness, in my opinion. It actually has nothing to do with what you, or it has a lot to do with what you're eating, but it all circles back to mindfulness. So understanding what you're doing at the current moment. Now, getting back to the practice, the simple daily practice. The actual core of this video is very simple. There's not much to it. Pause in the middle of your meal, and if you can, pause before your meal and after your meal. And if you engage in any sort of religion or anything like that, you might have some sort of supplication, some sort of thing you say, some sort of thing. Maybe it's you're being gracious, or you're showing gratitude to something. Do that. But the main point of the video is to pause and to realize what the heck is going on. That's today's simple daily tip. Please do this practice because I promise you it might help you a lot more than whatever nitpicky dieting restrictions that you're currently looking into. So yeah, do that, and I think it'll help a lot with your fitness. Keep an open mind and stay positive. And meanwhile, I will get back up because now, after tripping from a need to give you guys a simple daily tip, simple daily practice, I will get up again and not be trip. See ya.